Welcome to New Rise Way, where every setback is a setup for a comeback. Join us on a journey of growth, motivation, and rising to your true potential. The wind howled through the narrow streets of the old town, sweeping up dust and memories long buried. 12-year-old Ian sat on the crumbling steps of what was once his family's home, now just a skeleton of bricks and broken dreams. War had stolen his father, disease his mother, and the world, it seemed, had nothing left to give. Yet, in his eyes, a spark still flickered at the stubborn ember of hope. Ian's days were spent scavenging not just for food, but for meaning. He wandered the alleys, gathering scraps, listening to the older ones talk of a time when laughter filled these streets. Every evening, he returned to the broken steps, clutching a book with half its pages missing, his most prized possession. The book was called Wings of Tomorrow, a story of a boy who soared above his troubles. Ian believed in it with all his heart. One afternoon, while searching through a collapsed building, Ian heard a faint cry. He followed the sound and discovered a puppy, trapped beneath rubble, whimpering for life. Without hesitation, Ian dug through the debris with his bare hands, ignoring the cuts and dust stinging his eyes. When he finally freed the puppy, it licked his face as if thanking him. Ian named it Zubai, meaning gift, for that's what it felt like. With Zubai by his side, things began to change. They scavenged together, shared everything, even the quiet moments. Strangers softened when they saw Ian with the pup, offering pieces of bread or kind words. The boy who had been invisible was slowly being seen again. One day, a group of volunteers arrived, part of an international relief effort. Among them was a woman named Leela, a nurse with kind eyes and a voice like warmth. She noticed Ian watching from afar, Zubai tucked under his arm. She smiled and waved, but Ian turned and fled. The next day, Leela returned, this time with food and a blanket. She sat near his steps, not too close, and simply waited. Curiosity got the better of Ian, and he approached. They spoke little, but something passed between them, understanding, perhaps. Weeks turned into months. With Leela's help, Ian received medical attention, clean clothes, and a place in the refugee school. Zubai was given a checkup and a proper collar. Ian was hesitant at first, afraid of losing this new piece. But Leela, like his old book, became a constant reminder that maybe, just maybe, the world still had kindness in it. One chilly morning, Leela handed him a new book, Wings of Tomorrow, a complete edition. Tears welled in Ian's eyes. "You said you liked stories that fly," she whispered. Years passed. Ian grew not just in height, but in spirit. He finished school, then college, choosing to study medicine. He wanted to help children like the boy he once was. Zubai, though older, remained faithfully by his side. On the day he graduated, Ian gave a speech. He stood tall, confident, with Leela in the front row, tears in her eyes. "There was a time when I thought life had nothing left to offer," he said. "But hope, even the smallest flicker, can light the darkest path. I'm here today not because everything was perfect, but because I never let go of that light. So I say to you all, no matter how hard it gets, never lose hope." And in that hall full of applause and dreams, Ian knew his story was just beginning. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more power-packed content. Keep rising at the New Rise Way.